In today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to stay organized and productive with this secret tool that I have been using that has literally been a game changer in my business. So let's go. Alright guys, I just wanted to have another casual coffee conversation with Jamie. I don't know, should this be like a thing? Like, are we gonna make this a thing? Anyways, I just wanted to sit down and kind of talk with you guys about how I stay organized and productive throughout my work days. And this is especially applicable for you as a hairstylist or salon owner, not only for the days that you're in the salon working on clients or, taking care of your stylist, but this is also really applicable for the days that you work from home. Because as we know, being a hairstylist or salon owner, there's so much more than just taking care of your clients or taking care of your stylist in the salon. There's a lot that goes into this. So this has actually been a really requested video that you guys have asked me for, and I've been sharing a little bit about a tool that I have been using on my Instagram stories, and a lot of you were like, I need all of the details, make a YouTube video about this. So this is something that I've been wanting to make for a while, and I'm really excited about it. And before we dive really deep into this video, I just wanted to let you know that I am not naturally a productive person. And before I found the tool that I'm gonna be sharing with you, I really struggled with staying focused, staying on task, and just productivity in general. And I've tried a lot of the productivity hacks that you might have seen out there. I've tried different planners, tested out different things. None of them really seemed to work for me. And so I kind of have always felt like I was floundering and not as organized as I'd like to be, and just not as productive as I'd like to be. And personally for me, I am not a person who usually likes to use planners or even pieces of software, different apps and things like that, because I would try them out for a little bit and then they wouldn't really work that well for me. And then I just was kind of getting to the point where by the end of the week, I didn't really feel like I got that much done. Even though I might have gotten stuff done, I didn't know if I got the right things done, and it just felt like I didn't get all the things done that I needed to, and I didn't even know how to organize what I needed to focus on next week or what I needed to focus on next. So like I mentioned at the beginning of this year, I found an incredible tool that literally has changed my life and my business, and I'm excited to share it with you. But before we go any further, I wanted to introduce myself because maybe this is our first time hanging out. So my name is Jamie Dana, and I help hairstylists, salon owners, and technically other beauty professionals grow and scale their business using Instagram and just having an overall life that they love. So that's what I do. If you're not a hairstylist or salon owner, obviously this video will still be applicable to you, so stick around. This one's definitely gonna help you. But if you are in the beauty world, this video is also really gonna help you because I didn't have this tool when I still worked in the salon, and I wish that I did. And like I mentioned, this is a little bit more casual than how we normally do my YouTube videos. Today we've got no makeup on, I got my cup of coffee, and I just wanted this to be a little bit more of a conversation. Like I said, coffee with Jamie. Like if we were sitting down at a coffee shop, hanging out, this is how we would be chatting. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. All right, I'm gonna set down my coffee and I wanna share with you the tool that has been the biggest game changer in my life. All right, here it is. It is my full focus planner. Now, before you start to think, Jamie, I'm not gonna use a planner, I am not a planner person, that's what I thought too. And I've never been able to find a traditional planner that actually worked for me. And the reason why I believe this one has worked for me is because it's built differently. And I'm gonna share with you why I love it so much and how I use it and how I think you could use it as a beauty professional too. And just a quick note before we jump into this, I wanted to let you know that this video is not sponsored in any way. This is literally just a tool that I have used, and there is a little link down in the description box below. It is an affiliate link, so if you check that out, I do get a small commission on it, but it's not a sponsored video. It's just seriously something that I love that I wanted to share with you. So I've actually heard of the Full Focus Planner over the years, but it's not anything that I really dove into. And again, because I was convinced that I couldn't use a planner or that I wouldn't like a planner, I never really checked it out. So I kind of just brushed off off other people's reviews of it, and I was kind of like, okay, good for them. So glad that they're getting their life organized. That won't work for me. But in reality, it actually could work for me. So I wish that I would have listened to that advice years ago, but instead I just found it this year. And the reason why I started to look into it a little bit more was by the end of 2020, I was just feeling like I needed some stability in my life and in my schedule. And I was not feeling like I was getting anything done. I was feeling super burnt out. I've talked about that here on the channel, but I was just so burnt out, and I just was feeling like things weren't getting done that needed to get done, and there was no reason as to why they weren't getting done. It just was because I wasn't organized and I didn't have a place or a method on how to figure out what my schedule needed to be. So I was feeling just like all over the place and feeling out of control when it came to my schedule. And a quick side note, for those of you who don't know, I actually don't work in the salon anymore. I'm full-time education for hairstylists and salon owners and beauty professionals. And so I don't necessarily have days that I would go in the salon and like that would be scheduled out. I literally work from home every single day. I mean, I take weekends off, but like I work from home. And so having to be really diligent with your schedule is really important on the days that you work from home. And I have a feeling that there are a lot of you out there that do have days that you're working in the salon or do have days that you're doing other things, but then you have days where you physically are working from home. And I think if you don't have a clear schedule, a lot of times you just feel all over the place and you feel like you're not getting anything done, or the things that need to get done aren't getting done because you don't even know how to prioritize things. So finally, after hearing about this planner, hearing about how great it was over the years, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna look into that planner that I've heard about. It's the end of the year, like this might be a good time to start something new. So I started to do some research on YouTube and started to watch videos like this. So if you're researching the Full Focus Planner and you're watching my video, thank you, because that's exactly what I did too, to find out, is this something that I'm actually gonna want? Pros and cons, you know, like I love to do my research. Give me a good camera review, give me a good tech review, give me a versus review. Like I love to check out stuff on YouTube review videos. So anyways, I dove in deep into the YouTube review video space, and I started to see like, this could actually maybe work for me. So then I just decided, okay, I'm gonna try this out for 90 days. This book right here, this planner is literally only for 90 days. So if I didn't like it after 3 months, I could just toss it and move on with my life. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this for 90 days. I'm gonna go all in. So of course I also went and bought, you know, all of the accessories, and I'll talk to you guys about the accessories at the end. But I went full in. I mean, I got like literally all the pens, all of the highlighters, all the office supplies, because I mean, why not? So I was like, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give it my best go at it and see what I think. And as you can tell, I freaking loved it. So I wanna walk you through inside of all of the things of why I love it so much and why I think that you should check it out too. Okay, so I'm actually gonna show you inside the Full Focus Planner that I have been using this last quarter. So as you open it up, you're going to see that there are a lot of really cool things in here. This isn't just a daily planner, but it actually helps you set up your annual goals, go into detail with your goals. It has a monthly calendar, it has quarterly calendar, daily rituals, ideal week, and key projects. And then it goes into the daily pages. So I'm not gonna walk you through all of the ones because you can go over to their website and see a little bit more. But one thing that's really cool, so here is an example of your goal details. So I really love this because it goes into how to set actual goals. And one thing I really loved about the Full Focus Planner is they actually have training videos that walk you through how to set up goals, how to set up your Full Focus Planner. So definitely check those out as well. But this just gets into what the goal summary is, what domain it lives in. Is it spiritual? Is it intellectual? Is it social, emotional, vocational, all of those things, and your key motivators, what next steps you need to take, and how you're going to reward yourself. And then if it's like a daily goal, it's gonna actually have you check off your progress. So I think that this one's really fun just to kind of help you set up your goals. And one thing that they do recommend that you do is every single week, you go back and you look through your goals to make sure that you're staying on track. And this has actually been something really helpful for me as I have set goals throughout the year. So often it's easy to get off track with them. So this just helps you check in with your goals. Another thing that I really like is they do have like quarterly and monthly planning for the quarter. So if you want to set up your monthly calendar here of important dates, you can do that as well. And then it also has your ideal week. So it kind of has what your ideal week might look like. So maybe you work in the salon certain days and you're from here to here, you know, working in the salon, but maybe you get up at 5 a.m. and you do a workout one day a week. week or whatever that might look like. So for me, I kind of set up what my ideal week looks like. And then you can get into key projects and things that you're going to work on for the quarter. So here's an example of a daily page. And I'm actually gonna go all the way to the back to show you a blank daily page because I still have a few days left. What I love about the daily pages is it has you list your daily big 3. And these are your 3 most important tasks that you wanna get done today. So even if you're working in the salon, maybe you have to stop off and go to the store for, you know, some color on your way. That could be something that's listed in your daily big 3, and then work at the salon, and then maybe it's something like go to dinner with your friend, right? That might be something for your daily big 3. It also has other tasks that you might need to get done. So maybe you need to text back that client, or again, you need to tear foils when you get to the salon, whatever that might look like. And then it also has your daily calendar of what your day looks like. So this could be before you get into the salon, your salon day. You could even put client information in here. You could literally use this in so many different ways. And then it also has a notes page. Now this is the full focus planner, the full version of it. They also have a more condensed version that doesn't have this page, and instead it has a little note section over here on this page. But for me, I actually use a lot of times this note section for notes throughout the day. And then what they have you do is not only do you have your daily pages, but they also have something called your weekly preview. And so what you do is you actually do this weekly preview to look back on the week before and look forward to the week that you have ahead of you. And I think that this is the most game-changing part about this planner and why it works differently than other daily planner type of planners. So with your weekly preview, you go through and you look at your biggest wins from the week before. You do an after action review. So you review your weekly big 3, which we'll get to in a second, and you look and you say, okay, how far did I get on my weekly big 3? So obviously every single day you're gonna have your daily big 3, but you also are gonna set your weekly big 3. So you look and see, how far did I get? What needs to be adjusted? Then you can also add what worked and what didn't, and what will you keep, improve, and start or stop doing. So I use it as like a journal entry to kind of look back on the week. I list my biggest wins for the week to celebrate the things that I got done. And then it also has you do your list sweep. So you're gonna go back through your previous week and you're going to look and you're gonna see, okay, what didn't get done? What did I need to delegate? Any daily notes that you took? And then here's that place where it's gonna have you review your annual or quarterly goals. So again, this is helping you check in with your goals on a weekly basis. Then you kind of go into your weekly overview for what's coming up in the week ahead. So you've got personal, you've got professional, and then this is a section where you could fill out maybe on Wednesday you have a birthday party to go to, or on Saturday you're going to take the kids to, you know, Disneyland or something, right? So this could be a place where you map this out. For me, I don't actually use it that way. I actually do this with story ideas. So any Instagram story ideas that I want to post throughout the week, I will write them down of like, okay, Wednesday, I want to talk about this on my Instagram stories, and I'll write that down there. So you could literally use this in so many different ways. That's kind of how I use it. And then we get into our weekly big 3. So this is the 3 big things that you want to focus on to advance your goals and advance your projects every single week. This part is a game changer because it really helps set you up to work on those things. And I think it helps you feel less of like, did I get anything done? You actually know, hey, I worked on this thing. This was important to me this week and I actually got it done. And then they also have a self-care planner, which is really cool. So it has sleep, eat, move, connect, and relax. And you can fill this out on any way that you want to. But it just, again, makes you be more mindful. And I notice the weeks when I talk about, I want to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep, or I want to, move my body 2 times a week, or I want to drink, 3 giant things of water this week. Those are the weeks that I actually get that done. So I do write that stuff down in here. And then again, as you go on, you've got your daily planning. So the biggest things that I use here are the daily pages and the weekly preview pages, and also the goal planning pages. But as you can see, I have filled this out to capacity here. I use it for all of my notes, for so many different things. And it's great if I ever need to refer back to something, I have it here in my planner. Now, the one last thing I wanted to show you is they also do have a note section here at the back. So this is really great if you want to take more notes and you want to refer back to things. things, you also have this section here. So that's just a quick overview of how I use it. And if you want to see more, they also have a ton of videos on their page to show you all of this stuff. So go over to their website, you can check it out over there. Okay, so now that you've seen inside of the Full Focus Planner, there actually are a couple different versions. And this was actually something I couldn't find on YouTube. I just kind of had to go with my gut and decide which one I was going to invest in. So this is actually my second Full Focus Planner, but let me show you my first one. So this was my first Full Focus Planner. It's part of the Bold line, so it has kind of a fun little lining on the inside, and the pages are white. So I kind of like that. That was kind of fun that they're white. Not a big deal. Basically, they're the same. It does have a little bit more of like a leather feel, and I like this because it felt a little bit more durable. So I felt like I could kind of take this places. If something like spilled on it, I could wipe it off. So I actually really liked the Bold line, and I'm actually gonna go back to the Bold line when I get my next planner. So I actually have it ordered. It's coming in the mail, but I actually like this color. I thought that it looked modern and stuff, but I like the white pages, and I just like the fact that the cover felt a little bit more durable. Now, Full Focus Planner actually did send me this one as a gift, and this is their spiral bound planner. And it's funny because when I was doing my research, I really went back and forth. I'm like, do I want the binded or do I want the spiral? And normally I am a spiral bound notebook girl. I hate having something that has a binding in it because there's no place to put your pen. So I'm gonna show you how I got around that. I actually decided to go with the book version versus the spiral bound, and I'm glad that I did. So I think that this could really work. I know a lot of people that use this. For me, I like having it feel like a book. This one also doesn't have the little ribbon thing that like keeps it all tied together. It feels just a little bit more like flimsy to me. Not flimsy quality wise, but just like it could literally fall all over the place if you're not being careful. So for me, I like the fact, like even this, like that would drive me nuts. I like the fact that it was like literally a book that I could take with me everywhere. And when I say I took my Full Focus Planner with me everywhere, I actually did. This could be an option, but I actually like the book version better. So let's quickly talk through accessories. These are also a game changer that made my experience with the Full Focus Planner even that much better. So I got this little pen case that you guys can see here, and I will have this linked in my Amazon description below. But I actually really liked the pen case because it allowed me to keep 2 pens with me, and this just made it really easy. I didn't have to have it like on the binding or have to always search for my pen. This was a game changer, definitely had to have it. I actually will probably get more of these for other types of notebooks because it just made it so easy and it felt really secure on my Full Focus Planner, and it made it look a little bit cuter. Okay, so let's quickly talk about pens because pens are a big deal. And I don't know about you, but like I have a certain pen that I like to use, and if somebody hands me a different type of pen, I'm like, no. Like I can't write with different types of pens. So this was actually something that I was unsure of if I would like, but these are the friction erasable pens. First I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like these. They're more of a gel pen, and I just have not loved gel pens in the past. But everybody who uses the Full Focus Planner typically uses these pens. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. They're a little expensive, but I'm gonna go with people's recommendations. And I'm so glad that I did. It obviously takes a little bit getting used to, but I like the fact that you can still click these and the fact that they're erasable. And so I thought like, it's fine if I can't erase things, I'll just like cross it out. But then I realized that like all of my notebooks felt really messy because I was constantly crossing things out, or like I would misspell something and then just move on, and it would like drive me nuts. So the fact that you can erase in your Full Focus Planner has been so helpful, especially when plans change. Like maybe I'll have a meeting that gets moved, or I want to work on something on Thursday, but then I decide to change it. I can just erase it, and it's not like I have to take up that space or like work around it. Those would be my 2 accessories that I definitely recommend with the Full Focus Planner. I know there are people that have like rulers and tape and like all of these cute little like washi things and highlighters, and I went and bought all that stuff and I ended up not using it. So for me, it ended up just being my 2 different color pens, my dark blue and my black, and then my little pen holder. So I hope that this little review video, didn't mean to turn into a review video, but I hope that this video was helpful for you just to kind of see a little bit more about how I plan and organize my weeks, and how seriously this tool has helped me so much with my productivity. So I hope you check it out. If you want to check it out, like I said, I do have an affiliate link, jamiedana.com/fullfocusplanner. I do get a small commission from that, but if you enjoyed this video, I hope that you check it out. And as always, it's my goal for you as a hairstylist, salon owner, or even a cosmetology student to have a business and life that you love. And so I hoped that you seen this video was just helpful and maybe improved improved your life in some sort of way to help you be a little bit more organized in your business and feel a little bit more productive. And one last thing that I wanted to mention, maybe for you, you are interested in the full focus planner, but you feel like you need a little bit more help when it comes to actually organizing your Instagram planning. Or maybe you feel like you go to post on Instagram and you have all of the best intentions to do that, and then you just never do, or you forget to post again and again, day after day. So if that's you, I actually want to share with you another tool that I actually created called the Social Stylist Plan to help you plan out your next 3 months of Instagram content and literally plan it all out in 3 hours so that every single day you can post on Instagram in less than 3 minutes. And maybe for you, you're like, well, I don't want to plan out that much content ahead of time, or I don't even want to think about that. One of the cool things about the Social Stylist Plan is it actually gives you daily prompts. So maybe you don't want to plan that all out ahead of time, but you want some help with figuring out exactly what to post or what to say on Instagram. If that's the case, then Social Stylist Plan is also going to be for you, because you can literally look at it every single day. It's going to give you an idea, it's going to give you a caption prompt, and it's also going to give you photo ideas and the exact list of hashtags you need to use. So if that's something that you're struggling with, I'm also going to link that in the description box below, socialstylistplan.com. It's going to help you get more organized when it comes to Instagram so that you can post on Instagram more consistently and help you attract more dream clients. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, and if you end up getting the full focus planner or Social Stylist Plan, post on Instagram stories and tag me in it so that I can see that you are using these productivity hacks and improving your business. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me, have a little coffee with me, and just to learn more about this. I will see you guys next time. That's a wrap. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are talking inside of the full focus planner is this planner. Now, so blah, blah, blah.